Hey, what's up guys? Looks like I'm live right now. Welcome back to my channel. This is Turtlelags here bringing you another Lord of Dice Global live stream. Now, earlier this morning, the new Khalis Primal Dicer had been released. And she may very well be the best Primal Dicer, not only to be released up to this point, but she may be the best of all the Primal Dicers that may be released in the future as well. So it'll be interesting to see whether people prioritize getting Khalis before the other Primal Dicers, or perhaps maybe they may feel Khalis is not as useful as some of the other ones out there. So here she is in her limit broken form, and along with the release of her in Dimensional Rift, we also have the Beat the Myman update, which is not that great. I mean, I would argue that this is even worse than the previous Myman event, because unlike the previous event, just doing daily missions, like that portion of that fifth option to roll that extra die is no longer there. So you basically have one fewer chance to do a dice battle with Myman. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So I figured we'd start things off by going over the Korean tier list for Khalis, see why she is so good and ranked so highly in the Korean tier list. So let's go over her abilities first. Okay. So Khalis, she is a 10-sided single magic dicer. And if you look at her movement skill allows her to recover 60% of the dicer's attack as HP each time you are attacked. This does not apply to attacks from objects or debuffs. So basically anytime, say like a boss attacks you, or if your opponent, say like in PvP, they attack you, you recover 60% of... I'm not sure if it's referring to Khalis's attack, or it's referring to the attack power of the dicer that the opponent used against you. I'm assuming it's the former. I'm assuming that this is based off of Khalis's attack. You recover 60% of it as HP. Really powerful, and at full charge, you recover 100% of the dicer's attack as HP each time you are attacked, and increases the attack of all dicers by 20% when fully charged. I'm assuming that's referring to my dicers, not my opponents, but I'm not entirely sure either. We probably need some clarification on that in the future. But I think if it's what I think it is, this movement skill is amazing. Like, because considering that Khalis at Limit Broken, Max Transcended, with her Max Transcended stats exceeds 4,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if you look at the spreadsheet here, Khalis's, when she, oops, here, I'm just going to blow this up. So, when she is Max Transcended, her attack reaches 4,378. That's pretty insane, guys. So if you imagine 60% of that restored as your HP, let's do the math here. You're recovering a lot of HP, and chances are they're probably not dealing more than this amount of damage to you. This seems kind of broken if it's the way I think it is. And I'm sure that everyone who's going to get her is going to try to max transcend her as a major priority. And I think considering that she's a magic user and can hit that much damage for multiple enemies, that's pretty powerful right there. And up until this time, I think with the exception of maybe a lot of the D4 or the natural 4 dicers, we don't really have hard-hitting magic users, aside from maybe like Serial and maybe 1 or 2 other dicers. So I think Khalis, there's not many magic dicers like her. Alright, let's go over some of her other abilities. Okay, so Battle Skill increases each of your single dice by 5 and recovers 50% of damage taken as HP when you lose. Okay, so that's really good. So I'm assuming that when you use her to maximize her ability, her battle skill ability, you're going to want to throw in a lot of d10s into the dice battle, and this kind of provides a safety net for in the off chance that you lose, you won't be taking that much damage. So very powerful, two very powerful skills. Full charge skill increases her attack by 35%. Fortify ability further increases your attack by 20%. And we've already gone over her stats. Transcended, which would be 4,378 attack, 2,435 HP when max transcended. Now, if we look at the Korean tier list here, you can see that she is SS tier in Infinity Towers, Arena, PvPs, Breakthroughs, I think this is what it is, and Raids. She is SS tier in all 4 categories. And I had a conversation with one of my guildmates who can translate Korean, and if we go over her translation here, so I asked her, what does the description say with regards to why Khalis is so good? So she translated this purple part. She basically said, Khalis's skill sets are too overpowered. She heals on attack power, and she's a D10 dicer with a 35% attack increase as her full charge skill. Her skill sets don't need anyone else. She works perfectly as a balanced dicer by herself. She adds on that usually when you have a D10 dicer, as many of you know already, D10 dicers tend to have really high attack stats, like 3,000 attack, but they sacrifice HP. Usually D10 dicers will have no more than 1,600 HP, but as you can see, even when she is, if you look at her stats here, let me scroll this way. If you look at her stats, I guess when she's, level 45, limit broken, her HP is not that good, but but HP is 2,435. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so one of the great things about primal dicers is they have above average stats. So their attack power, their HP can exceed 4,000. So Khalis is a very strong hitter, and on top of that, she has so many ways to recover her HP that it kind of nullifies what the opponent's doing. Really powerful. I think for you guys, especially for those of you who are trying to decide which primal dicer to go for first, I would highly recommend Khalis. She, if you kind of compare her with some of the other primal dicers out there, if you look at their rankings, like Lowry, he is SS tier, so that's pretty good. And then we have Rowena, or whatever her name is, I forget. She's okay. And then we have Ord, we have Verdanda. They're all pretty good. You can't go wrong with any of those primal dicers, but Khalis is just so good in all content, so I would highly recommend that you go for her. Yeah, and looking at the future primal dicers that come out, I believe this is Roger. Roger is interesting. He actually keeps you from dying with his battle skill, and he's a D6 piercer, so that's pretty good. The others are ranked pretty high too, so we have a really strong bomber coming up. I know a lot of people are saving up their shards for the bomber that comes out, but I think that Khalis she's really good. I feel like she's kind of the glue that will piece together your team if you're missing a strong you know, heavy hitter. Oh, really? Okay. I think that would make more sense, yes, because... yeah. Okay, Korean update nerfed from 60% to 40% HP recovery. But guys, that's still pretty good. 40% HP recovery off of 4,300 attack. That's a lot of HP recovered. That's more than Mashu. Although Mashu, you know, because she heals for 4 or 5 turns, I forget how many, so you'll still heal more with her, but I mean, Khalis is doing a lot already. She hits really hard and she recovers HP. So, that's really good. Alright, so I haven't done any of the Dimensional Rift yet. So I have no idea how hard she is. I know with this dicer right here, I do have some trouble. Yeah, Regina, I would say my success rate with completing her is maybe 50% at best. So I anticipate clearing her is going to be pretty tough as well. But we'll just do our best. Ah, okay. Yeah, recovers HP by 40%. Okay, so yeah, they already applied the Korean nerf in here. Okay. Yep, everything matches. So, wow, so at full charge, if you were to attack someone at full charge, you would do 5,900 damage to the opponent. I hope I did that calculation correct. That's a lot. Wow. Okay, and one thing I wanted to mention before we go into Dimensional Rift is that a lot of people, including myself, don't really know how much investment is needed to commit to one fully maxed out primal dicer. Here's a screenshot from one of my guildmates, and this is actually another guildmate of mine who already unlocked Lowry, and he took a screenshot on his phone. But anyways, basing off of one dicer that this person managed to acquire so far, the primal dicer, it's going to take a lot of grinding for one dicer, so keep that in mind if you are forced to focus only on one. You use attack shards, magic shards, whatever those shards that you acquire from doing Dimensional Rift. You need 90 of them to obtain one of the units from Dimensional Rift. So if we go back out, we can confirm that, I think. Well, anyways, and then you need 90 shards to obtain one of the units. Okay, so here, let's back out for a moment. If we look at the requirements... Okay, yeah, so you basically need 90 of these primal magic materials, and then you need 90 of these primal shards. You need a natural 4-star limit broken dicer, that's a magic dicer, like these. And you need a 5-star magic user, like any of these right here. Available material dicers. Okay. Wow, she looks so cool. Alright, so yeah, so you need 90 of these, 90 of these. Okay, and apparently I think you use more of these shards when you're trying to awaken the dicer. So for 1 star you need 10 of these. 2 stars, you need 15. I'm assuming this is cumulative here. And then 20 shards to get another 20 shards to get to level 3 or rank 3. And then 4, 5, 6. Max limit broken, you need 100 shards. So this person calculated that to get one fully transcended primal dicer, you're going to need to have 505 of these. I'm thankful though that it's these and not these though. These are really hard to acquire. Alright, and you can pretty much, I think my guildmate's screenshot confirms this in a way. I think he just needs to limit break his now, and it's gonna cost him 100 of these primal melee materials, along with 12,000 dust. Very expensive. I'm so thankful that someone did the calculations, because then you can plan ahead, right? If you know how many of these you can gather in one day, then you can kind of project how long it'll take to fully transcend, or limit break and transcend someone, or one of these primal dicers here. Alright, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and enter here. I'm going to focus on her from here on out. I think she's probably, well, she's most definitely going to be my first primal dicer I'll work on. And then I think after I finish with her, then I'll work on the bomber next, which I think will be released, you know, sometime in the near future. Okay, alright, let's see how tough this is. Let's see. So, I'm not really sure how to construct my team here. I guess... Okay, I think... Well, this I've been using for Island. Adventure... A lot of mages. Okay. Oh yeah, because they get the boost, huh? Magic Dicer's attack increases in this rift. Ah, good idea. Okay, let's do that then. So I think you guys already figured out the trick, thank goodness. Okay, so I got hide. We got low key. Now that I think about it, I don't think I have that many natural 5 magic dicers. Oh, we got Orpheana. Bring the light. I should. My light's kind of weak though. Let's see if there's any other... Unfortunately, the rest of my magic dicers are quite squishy, so that might be a problem. Oh, I got Diana. I'll bring Mashu just in case, just for the healing. Okay, and doesn't hurt to bring Kitsune as well. I think that's really all I've got. Or should I, maybe I can bring like a cereal or something. I think maybe we'll do that. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I think that's a decent amount of HP, so. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I want to land on these things right here. Tower attack is triggered when captured. Okay. So think we want to charge up. I don't have any 2 moves, so I'll just step on that here. Okay, so I had to get rid of that. Whoa, the attack's so high. Step on the laser. Okay. Wow, these magic dicers are so strong now. And an L3 move next. I think we're doing okay so far, so we definitely want to step on that. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Blocks enemies critical, recovers 10 HP when you win. Okay, I can try it. Or increases 2 of your D10s by 3. I hope I win. Oh no. Oh, how big is this map? Oh, actually, we're almost there. Okay, good. So we want to step on that next. What's that? Teleport in. We don't want to teleport if possible. I would like to avoid dice battles if possible. I have an idea. Okay. I probably should have saved her, but... Oh no. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. Nice. Okay. So, step on the laser, I suppose. Okay, nice. I don't think anything can kill me at this point, so I'll just rush over. Guys, thanks for the suggestion, because up until this point, I hadn't really thought about, you know, the classes having their own bonus. Okay, let's try that again. I'm really excited that they released Khalis, because up until this point, I hadn't really been doing dimensional rifts. I think I must have been slowed because I was expecting to go 3 steps. Ooh, and actually I probably should have done low key, but that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. The background's so cool. I don't know, I can't even see that platform. Oh, actually, I probably should not have stepped there. Okay, I hope this doesn't cost me. Okay, thank goodness it doesn't do too much damage to me. I really like this dimensional rift. I feel like I don't have to try as hard as the other ones. Because Magic Dicers, they're just so flexible. Although I could probably move the cereal, change the cereal for maybe a Kitsune for more HP. Oh no, this is not good. Ooh, I didn't see that. Oh, this is scary. Okay. I feel like the lasers don't do anything. Maybe it's just me. Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. Need more heals. Oh, not good. Did not think about that. Oh no. This is a must win.
余裕だな。
Oh, okay. Aha. Oh, guys, I got so lucky there. Maybe I should keep cereal now that I think about it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I need a... You know, guys, I actually could make a 2-move... What's her name? I could make a 2-move Jean, because I did get a 5-move Jean. But I don't know whether to limit break her now, or... Let's see, where's my other John? Yeah, that's my second John. To this day, I don't have a 2-move magic dicer, so maybe save both Johns. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Really tempted to limit break them, but I probably will keep them separate for now. Until maybe I get a third one. Although her abilities are amazing. Yeah, that's crazy. I think this is my last run, and then I need to use up some more keys to charge it even more. Okay, this is working 10 times better.
緒に歌いましょう。
最後に遺言くらいは聞いてやろう。最後に遺言くらいは聞いてやろう。余裕だな。俺のゼラー流を超えることができるか。まだまだだ。
Nice, okay. So how many runs was that? I think that was 4 runs. Yeah, okay guys. So if we do a little math here, so I think it goes up, okay, so you get 5, you can enter 5 times. So 5 times 6. So if I was to get 30 shards a day per week, in 1 week I would have this much. So to get 505, you would need to run perfectly all 5 times for 2.5 weeks to get enough. Enough to limit break your dicer. Right, because you need 505 shards. Okay, yeah, so in 3 days I'll get her, but to get her from 1 star to 6 star and limit break her, oh, and get a second copy of her, limit break her, that's gonna take 505. That's actually not too bad. Well, except for the part that it'll take 2.5 weeks to get her limit broken. Okay guys, well, wish you guys the best with your grinding. Yaboku, which one are you going for right now? Are you going for Khalis, Regina, or Lowry? I think you said Lowry was not that good, so I'm assuming you're probably aiming for these two, or are you saving up for the bomber that's coming up? The magic one? Yeah. I would recommend it. She's really good. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking... I agree. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my stream. I'm sorry it started a little longer or later than I had originally planned. I just wanted to make sure I had everything laid out before I started. Okay, guys. Take care. I think the next video I'll end up live streaming will be for the Cube event next week. I'm kind of leaning towards getting one copy of... maybe one copy of Anubis. Actually, I don't know if I can even get Anubis at this point. I did get both of the swimsuit avatars, so I'm happy with that. Okay guys, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.